Though they weren't under oath, it was still shocking when these famous folks stared down the press and lied to our faces. From phony college degrees to exaggerated personal histories to bogus marriages, there's a full spectrum of whoppers to explore from these famous people who lied on camera. While he is the guy who told Rolling Stone that he believes, quote, 1 × 1 doesn't equal 1 but 2, the greater challenge is explaining why Terrence Howard said he earned a doctorate in chemical engineering. It started in 2013 when Howard began repeating the claim that he earned said doctorate first on Kimmel.
When did you have time to go get a doctorate in chemical engineering?
When Iron Man fired me. I had a lot of time on my hands.
Then again on Sway in the Morning.
Went back to school, got my doctorate in chemical engineering, and now I have a company where we grow diamonds.
According to Howard, he was awarded this degree by South Carolina State University, which was a lie for several reasons. According to Chemical and Engineering News, SC State doesn't even offer a doctorate in chemical engineering. And as Antia Dawkins, a public relations specialist for the university, told the mag, Howard didn't graduate from SC State University. He just received an honorary degree. It turns out, Howard simply spoke at the school's 2012 graduation and was given an honorary degree for Doctor of Humane Letters. Perhaps Dr. Howard's greatest achievement is staying buzzy in the press.
I don't care much about truth, or I don't care about the definition of truth that most people live by.
While he wasn't the first author to publish lies under the guise of a memoir, and he won't be the last, James Frey remains one of the most notorious to do it. Much of Frey's fame came from Oprah, who added a million little pieces to her book club.
It's a radical departure, it's not a classic, and it is also not fiction. Our next book is A Million Little Pieces.
She supported the book, but then the smoking gun revealed the truth that Frey wholly fabricated or wildly embellished details of his purported criminal career, jail terms, and status as an outlaw wanted in 3 states.
So do you think you lied or you think I made a mistake?
I think probably both.
And when Oprah learned the truth, she kicked Frey out of the book club and outed him as a fraud on her show. Frey later admitted,
I wrote a book and I published it as something that it wasn't, and I was dishonest in promoting the book.
For years, professional cyclist Lance Armstrong denied using any illegal means while in the midst of a record-breaking career.
I can't stand the idea of losing because to me that equals death.
He used his platform to generate vast sums of money for cancer research, but he used that same platform to lie about doping. At every turn, he gave emphatic denials during press conferences, TV appearances, and post-race interviews.
Listen, I've said it for 7 years. I've said it for longer than 7 years. I have never doped.
Then the United States Anti-Doping Agency's report came out, revealing that Armstrong had been doping all along. In the face of overwhelming evidence against him, Armstrong was left with no choice but to admit defeat.
For now, I'd just like a yes or no. Did you ever take banned substances to enhance your cycling performance?
Yes.
Yet, while Armstrong admits he lied, he says that he would do it again if he had to. The disgraced cyclist told CNN, "Once you say no, you have to keep saying no. If this stuff hadn't taken place with the federal investigation, I'd probably still be saying no with the same conviction and tone as before. But that gig is up." When award-winning actor Joaquin Phoenix visited The Late Show with David Letterman, fans were right to be suspicious about what they heard. After all, it was on that show that the actor appeared disheveled and disinterested, tricking the audience into thinking he was quitting acting when he was really playing a role for the mockumentary I'm Still Here.
Think what you think about me. Hate me or like me, just don't misunderstand me.
But no one in the studio audience could have foreseen Phoenix lying about marrying his yoga instructor.
And I think she's the one. I proposed to her and she said yes.
Somewhat predictably, this wasn't true, and the lie didn't last long. The following day on Good Morning America, Phoenix came clean.
Are congratulations really in order? Are you actually engaged?
No.
The late-night prankster then admitted,
It seemed like it was something exciting to talk about. I'm like, I just want the audience to like me, and they really like people that are getting married.
Singer and actress Brandy Norwood made a big announcement in 2002. She was pregnant and newly married.
And we recently learned that she got married and is...
She told the New York Daily News, "At the time I got married, it was just between my husband and I. Nobody was really interested in Brandy because I was just recording my album. I wasn't doing the show Moesha. There was really no media interest." While the news surprised fans, few people likely doubted its truth. But after Brandy and her so-called husband, producer Robert Smith, had their baby, they split up. Then the truth was revealed. Smith told the press that he and Brandy never officially tied the knot, leaving Brandy holding a bag of lies. More than 16 years later, Brandy explained everything, telling True exclusives,
I fibbed about being married because I wanted to have my baby. And I thought that if I didn't say I was married, then I would, I didn't want to lose my fans.